Hey everyone, it is the new year 2025. Alright, I hope it's been good for all of you. As you can see, it's just me, right? Kelvin is a bit busy, but I'm not. I don't have anything to do. So I'm here with the real crew, the real top deck crew, you guys, right? You guys are my team. Yeah, this is the first top decks of 2025. We're gonna take a look at it. I'm surprised that there were so many tournaments, or so many results still. I think there was a BCS, or a BCS Singapore that happened at the end of the year. Also that giant ultimate tournament that we do have recordings of. We have the English side commentary with me and Kelvin on our channel if you want to watch that. But yeah, there were a few, but I think this is mostly just locals. Because guess what happens when you have a lot of free time, a holiday? It means you can go play card games. That's just how it is, right? Who wants to party when you can party with Levidras and his markers? So yeah, a lot of decent amount of decks. Set 6 is out in Japan, but I feel like it's mostly just set 5 is still very, very strong. Ebisu is technically legal, though I'm not sure if we're going to see any of that yet because there's been no major tournament. We'll see soon. We'll see soon how that goes. But first off, let's just get started with the decks. We have Jiva. This one's just ever since Trickman's been Jiva-ing, I think we've seen just a few more. I don't think the deck is very like top tier or anything like that, but it's definitely like a rogue deck out there. I think a lot of people don't really realize what it can do. Funny thing is that the Strava Arena can retire all their infinity markers, which is a funny thing to do. I don't think that pops up that often, but I think it's more like Jiva getting triple drive, a full board restand, and just kind of popping out. I guess you can kind of push a bit earlier as well. And there's just a lot of things. Since it's a rogue deck, not that many people remember or know what it does. It's get some new support, so people don't know what the new cards do. So that's how it can get some wins, right? It wasn't the only one. We have Crush Rush as well from Good Games Cannington, and they got 3rd place with Jiva. Totally not inspired by a player who did really well with Jiva in W3. Yeah, so as you can see, right, when people do well, like I think the crazy thing with Trickman's run was that he just kept on doing it. You know, it wasn't just like a one-off fluke thing. He just kept on doing it and performed really well. So that's how you can inspire people, right? So pretty cool to see. And then after that, there's some Overlord. So again, Overlord with the new Bellicosity Dragon, but I don't really think, haven't really seen that much. This guy is running so many defensive. I'm actually pretty curious about like the multiple defensing raw techs now, because you can see 3 defensing raws here. That means you're running, well, they're actually running a blitz order as well for the Sanctitude. So I'm actually pretty curious about like the defensing raw kind of tech for Dragon Empire. Maybe there's something to investigate, because I mean there's more than just this guy running like 3 defensive. There's D-Stan guy that we saw a couple of weeks ago. I'm not sure if it's the same person. I think it could this is Tokotama, sir, and this is Tokotama. So it's the same guy, but he's, whoa, I just knocked everything over. But yeah, that's because I saw 3 Lianorn waters, so just chilling around. So yeah, three of this. I remember D-Stang, I was playing Shiranui and running heavy defensing order builds. So I'm curious if there's something with like multi-defensing raws that might be a thing. This is a Tamayura that is also just doing something. A lot of, I think if you haven't seen as well, there's been quite a few usage of the new force marker, or not force marker, front, the new the soul front. So this guy's on like 7 fronts with just a couple of crits, which is pretty interesting to see. And then we have the Shiranui. This one is just are you still running? Yeah, lots of fronts. So it seems like there's been quite a large pivot to fronting. And right, this isn't D-Stan guy, by the way. This is also running a triple defensing raw strat. So pretty curious. I think that's pretty cool to see. Again, here's another one. This one is just running. Is it normal? I think this. Okay, still got the soul fronts, and just the new Shiranui order. But apart from that, we don't see. I guess double defensing raw does count, right? It's still quite heavy. It's like 4 blitz orders, 2 defensive order with the twin cast, and the Sanctitude. And then last we got Zeretto. Finished Vanguard Day in Stockholm with my baby Shiranui, undefeated in Swiss, and then lost to winner in top 8. That's just how it is what it is, right? This is English build. We don't have the restrictions. So yeah, that's pretty much that. And then onto the Vargas. We have quite a few Vargas. All of these are, well, they're not English format, but they're from top decks, not just the Japan results post. This is from Gritchu, from Tefuda's New Year's Eve tourney. And with Toshiki Kai's Dragonic Overlord the Amazing. Is this the Dragonic Overlord? Is this how it is? Been a while since I played in shop tournaments. Very thankful to be able to go for them again. So I guess lost in finals, it looks like. But yeah, with just Varga, Rasetsu. And then next is Karin Amaterasu at TCG Nexus. First place was Taze with Varga, so this is his list. Running a Sanctitude. Are you running fronts? Three fronts, normal fronts. Well, not normal fronts, but just the 20k fronts, I guess. Second was Chomo with Rezael. And then this is the pile build. And then third was Eric with Levidras. And then, yeah, just normal. And then fourth was Toshia with Wellstra. So pretty good. And then onto another one, we have OG Vank 95. On Saturday, won the last Vanguard Day event of 2024 at Alternate Universe Blue Bell Store with Varga. Yep, good. Right, win the last one, close out the year on a good day. All right, and then is just we got the new Rasetsu tech. Got the Foul Hearts there as well. Foul Hearts Slope is sticking in with the Slasher Dragons. And then Pelhorn. So okay, what are we missing anything? Is this, you can actually fit all of this in somehow? I just always find that space is so limited in the deck, but I'm just I try to stick in like maybe extra text, maybe. Okay, pretty cool. And then we got Chono from the Cadsell tournament with another Rasetsu as well. And yeah, this is 3 Foul Hearts. I guess like the grade 3s of this deck are actually pretty good. So you're always trying to fit like the glaive in, but also the impulse is also pretty good as well. So it's hard to like choose, right? It's hard to choose. Also, like, yeah, you've seen the defensive order defending Raw Talk, so they stuck one in, but is there an argument where you can run more than one, right? Which can be Summit Flare's a good card as well, but you start running out of space to run it. So yeah, it's like it's a conundrum in a way where you have a lot of good cards. Angelo Jirochi went X1 into 3rd place at our locals with Rakshasa. And then deck felt really powerful, being able to restand twice whatever damage my opponent is at. So that's pretty good. Only lost to a defensive OT. So that's like within margins, right? If that happens, it is what it is. Samurai Daihan, VG locals at Ayala Fellas. And then they somehow dodged all the Vitas, which they're very happy about. Running a Twin Pulsive. 4 Storm Slashes. That's so much. That's a lot. Then we've got Zach, 2nd place at locals with Varga. Forgot to retire my Boulder Axe round 1 because it's been a while. Yeah, I mean, you can't forget it if you haven't practiced like that much, right? And it looks like I was a little more nervous than I thought. Yeah, nerves can happen. It is what it is. Running a 2-draw-1 front build though. 2-draw-1 front. Okay. And then we have is Mecha X0 at our annual year-end trios tourney with Varga. And they brought Rezael, Varga, and Itsuki. Itsuki? Really? Yeah, they went undefeated and just bring Varga. So pretty cool. We got New York Hard Fight. Last Thursday's winner at next level was RJ with Varga. And this is his list here. Just 2 Storm Slashers, a Summit Flare. Just able to stick in one of a lot of things, right? How greedy was the grade 3s? I know, just sticking with the Twin Pulsive, I guess. So that's pretty good. And then we have New York Hard Fight with next level with Uriel winning with Shojodoji. This is still a real deck, by the way, guys. If you guys forgot this deck existed, we actually don't have the hit in English yet. And I do think if they hit it in English, I think they'll be making a huge mistake. It is just a normal Shojodoji list, right? I don't think anything has changed, really. It's just it's still a good deck, of course, but when we have a lot of other decks have like caught up to it as well. So it's not like it's the solo top tier, kind of top dog kind of thing. All right, so good job with the first place. And I think if they hit Shojodoji, it's wrong. I don't really think it needs a hit when we have things like Rezael and Levidras that are unbanned. So yeah, I think it's fine where it is. As it was Prodigy Kenosis with Snow. Third was Andy with Levidras, and then fourth was Andrew with Shojodoji. There's like 2 Shojodojis here. That's pretty crazy. And then next up is the cheat hole in Colombia. First was Didier with Shojodoji as well. And then running the Kagechicas and then Forktails, I guess. They cut out. What did they cut out? An Isasur, I think. They cut out an Isasur for it, and I think it's Tsukuyodachi. Is that 4 or 3? Maybe that's 4. But yeah, definitely cut out one Isasur for that. And then after that, we have is just the Varga in second place from Enmando. And then third was Naomi with Benny Yakumo as well. So, okay. And then after that, we was Aelquilibra. So, one Aelquilibra from Japan has it stuck to the fronts. No, they stuck with the draws. Because you kind of need the draws with this deck because you're a very aggressive deck and you kind of want to keep up the steam with it. That's what I feel when it comes to picking between draws and fronts. Next is the Gandeeva. So Gandeeva did get new mask support. It hasn't really been dominating the metagame, to be honest. It's just a normal deck, right? It's just a normal deck. They were able to somehow fit in the best harvest with 3 best harvests, also running 3 of the soul in front as well. So yeah, overall, like, this is probably where Gandeeva should be. Not overwhelmingly broken. It's just a good deck that people can play. Next is another one as well, and these, were they able to stick best harvest? I don't think they were. The other one was able to put it in, but this one looks like it's lacking, right? Looks like it's lacking, which is interesting. It seems like both builds seem okay. Then after this, we got one from Japan again, so another Gandeeva list. Was they able to stick in the best harvest? I don't think they were. So far people have been pretty good with their like not putting in best harvest, which is nice. And then after that is just another one here. So 2 defensing roll though. This one is running 2 defensing roll, but no best harvest. So maybe the harvesting has ended. It looks like the era of best harvest has ended. The new era of defensing roll begins. We got one Greedon from DX Inevitable, Velocity Hobby Center in Medan, Indonesia. Running a Greedon. The Greedon's never dying, man. It's just your restanding Vanguards always have their value, right? One Drajeweled as well from Say So, Neko Cards Weekly D Tournament with 3rd place. And soon to get some... We're all expecting this to get some support. It's just how it is, right? It's just how it is. After that, we have is the Chronojet. So Chronojet did get some new support. But how is it? How's it faring? I don't really... I guess 3-3-2? This is where it's at. Just to kind of hide, like, what kind of stride deck you're running, because the only decks that have, like, 12 stride now is, like, General Messiah. So if you hide, like, you say you have 8, that means, like, oh, maybe it's not those. It would be crazy if they run less than the required amount. But then you're surprised, you flip up, and it's like, it's Jet, and they're not expecting that. They could have mulliganed differently, for example. So we got Yobu as well with another Jet list. This guy's also trying to do the strat, right? The strat of the 8 G-Zone. I'm also running some weird stuff. I think this drill dude is running the grade 3. So yeah, here. I think this is all like the common combo pieces to give your grade 3 rear gun an extra crit. But I guess you can pump power a lot on this. So you can just pump power on him and then, hey, Value Town. McCrafter from Grand Ultimate VGCS. Okay, it's cool. But they didn't do that hot, but they got a lot of stuff. Look what they can buy from there. Okay, just kind of showing off the goods, right? And I guess there's a deck. I guess there's a deck there as well. So very cool. Nice to see people like able to attend that Grand Ultimate VGCS, like a big 5v5 tournament. It's really cool, right? After that, we have is a Japanese Ominagruzio. What is Ominagruzio doing right now? That's crazy. a randomly shocking Ominagruzio just pops out. It's like, surprise, it's me, I'm back again. We have a couple of Blangdmires still running the boosty order thing. I mean, if it works, why change it, right? That's what I've been saying the whole time. Don't change things that work, and clearly this is still working for all the few Blangdmire players out there. And then we have one from is it Argentina? Yeah. And first place was Sally Cisneros, followed by Joaquin Lindorfo, and then Nicole with the Kyrie in third. We have the Kyrie here, right? Lyrical, the 5th best performing deck in 2024. And then we have the actual Virgula, right? Actual Virgula, and then with the first place Blangdmire. All right, so very cool. And then we have a Luquier, so a Luquier deck. I think a lot of people are doing like the 2024 like wrap-ups and what they've been playing. If you've been playing 2024 with a Luquier, you're going crazy, mate. All right. And then after that, we have the Liel. So I feel like Liel hasn't totally popped off that much in English. I know we are missing the Furia, but I think people are making way too much of a big deal about it. I think the deck is performing quite fine without it. It overall has just some very good cards anyway, right? So what of these Furias can be replaced for? Just the stuff that these current decks cannot. It frees up your 4 Drajeweled slot as well. You can run like max copies of the Colossus. You can even run with Saga. Like, I know a lot of decks just cut them out because they just don't have space, but now because you don't have Furias, this is a perfect spot to replace them. Randall RPs from BCS Singapore got to top 16, first ever top, and with Odium, so very nice. So you're just running the Orleans here as well. Derek's also got a pretty similar build too, but I don't think he's running the Cyclers. So it's up to you if you run it or not. So still lots of options to explore. Then we got Gucci, who came I think top 16 in standard. And you can see here they're running some of the Steam Battlers or Steam whatever it is. It's just the green dude. But yeah, with just normal Cyclers, able to stick only 2 Colossus though. I feel like that's not right. The Colossus are really good. And then next is Hayden. So when X0 yesterday with Odium at my locals, and then he just pretty much took Derek's list. Right? It's a decent list. It's a decent list. So take it. All right. Khalees went undefeated at Vanguard Day with Odium. Yeah, it is. What is these low Colossus counts though? I'm very surprised. Everyone running low Colossus when four elite. The Colossus you can call it down at 2 and pop off, because at least with this deck you don't have a Wisdom to pop off at 2 to trigger all the Orleans. So yeah, it's not as free. It's not as free as the world of Celion and Wisdom. Cardfight Deck Mastery with Arzu trading cards. And in Costa Rica, first place was Sebas with the Odium. And then lastly, for the Dark States, we have is K. So we got top 8 at local end of the year shop tournament with Leal Odium. So very nice. Got slayed by Shamu. Slayed by Shamu! Woo, okay, that's something. That's something. We have some Bastions. So this is from LP. They're saying we are so back for the Agora 20. What is this? They are back. Where's Calvin Selby? He's the biggest Bastion lover out of the lot, but just good old Accord, Hostage Accord. Is it a Hostage Accord? Does this actually work? Hostage Accord. I know Accord doesn't require that many grade 3s, but the Hostage Accord. Yeah, that's a fresh one. So yeah, deck of the best again, LP again with another Bastion top. So yeah, two from the same person. We also have another one. We got How You 5 from year-end shop tournament. We're also running the Bastion and Core. This one is not the hostage build, which is just I don't want to say it's a normal build. There's a lot of cards here that I'm not 100% sure of. But yeah, another Bastion. So 2 players running with 3 tops of Bastion. Then we've got Jason Undisputed running a PBO list, playing at full yen trading. And got first place with it. First place with PBO. All right, not bad. Not bad. And then here we have a Thegrea as well. Gentia was at top 8 out local because I cooked with my deck of Thegrea. Okay. I try to go first to get double Persona to use Biscotti and Cutie Spiral and Angel. What are these combos? Yeah, so double Persona Ride, and then I guess you Persona Ride, then you can use your Biscotti to pop off, right? So pretty good. Pretty good. We got a couple of Luards from Radia. Zaki went second to play second on yesterday's JP format weekly with Luard. So yeah, it's a nice formatting, right? Good, nice formatting. And then the other one was Chalaris with a GG Morley tournament. With so many ties. But yeah, first was Azim with Luard. Just running this one. I remember I think Hades, well, someone at my locals was running this kind of build to get the extra draws, which is quite interesting. All right. Second was Zach with the Varga. Third place was Levidras, and then there was a lot of fourths, but here is the fourth that we're going with. MLB. Wait, MLB? I thought this was Alden for a sec. MLB. Okay, yeah, you deserve it. So yeah, fourth place with the MLB list, and it's not even at full power, guys. It doesn't even. We've been saying all of 2024. Where is our Blaster play? But even Korea's got it. Right? Where is our one? Just make it a box top or something, you know. After I got Rezael, so Rezael's still big in Japan, but the crazy thing is we haven't really seen that many results of it in English. It's just been Levidras, which is crazy. This is running just the Cadwalla build, which is kind of the more standard build in Japan. And then here we got Alpaca. I haven't seen Alpaca in ages. But yeah, this is for JVGCS. So it's not even like a it wasn't the ultimate thing. But you went X0, like 7-0 with this list, with just a pile build. You went with a pile? Okay. And then we got Karen Amaterasu, and number 1 was Pond with the Rezael with the pile version. Second was Bangju with the Shojodoji, and then third was Nia with the Varga. Another place was X3 White. X3YT9. Second place at Roel, local shop 20. They're going to go to BCS. She's going to BCS. But I heard the caps are kind of weird with Singapore, where they were like kind of lower and they wanted to expand it, but that means, not everyone shows up if you have lower caps. That's just how it is. So I managed to get second, even though Brick City, running the PAL version as well. And then we got Misgrade King, Misgrade King, so top 16 with Rezael, and yeah, pretty cool. This is going to BCS Jakarta as well, so okay. They're using the Japanese format knowledge, right? This worked well in the JP format. Should do fine, and then I guess Levidras just got the better of them that time in Singapore. Daryl Kwan, VGBCS, is this Malaysia? Standard results. But yeah, died in top 32. With this just another pile list, right? What happened to the piles, man? Before JP Nationals, everyone was on Cadwalla, but some of the piles are back. Kimchi, second place at Turkside Weekly Tournament. Last tournament of the year, had a blast playing everyone this year, and I met a lot of new friends. That's the perfect intro. And then I hope next year will be as fun, if not even better than this year. Yeah, well, definitely 2024 sucked for me. So already it is better than 2024. That's just, you got to think optimistically, right? Think good about the coming year ahead. But yeah, running Cadwalla build, so no pile. We've got DMC join the Fortress X Hobby Shelter Christmas event. And I was able to go X1 with Vita, and then made top 8. So yeah, with Vita, any special techs? I don't think there are any special techs, right? Because you can run Selgion in this, you run 4 exit, and I think you're good to go. And then New York Card Fight. Saturday's winner at Fordham Comics was Bunnies with Rezael, and they say it does everything, which it does. It can play the early game, it can play the long game, it has a lot of push power now. It can also play very defensively and lots of luck sacking with just, you know, trigger on 6. So yeah, a lot of things to talk about. Second was Jose with Alden, third was Rezael with the Rezael deck, and then fourth was July with Odium. We do have one more Dalian, so one undercover, and this one was from Argentina as well. This is by Franco, followed by Shiranui and Dayusha. So this is the third place Dayusha, running. I guess they couldn't get the third promo, but I don't think you need that many. I don't think you need that many, yeah. Then second place was the Shiranui, so unbanned Shiranui, still very strong. And then the first place was the undercover list. I don't think it's just a normal undercover list, not running any special gimmicks, for example, like restanding the back row. It's just a normal list, so it is what it is. Next is the Lianorn. So we're already going to Lianorn already, right? This is from Japan. It's only running one broccoli with the restanding dragon. Pretty interesting. And then finally, a much more normal Lianorn list. Just promos. I think this has 3 promos. Promo. Maybe not 3 promos, but yeah, got the counter charger here as well. So basically, all the key stuff is just working already. The only change actually is with set 6 is like no changes, right? Because normally Lianorn gets support every single set except set 6. That might be something I missed. Yeah. And then here is another Lianorn list as well. So this is from Gene. Unfortunately, Skibby Sigma Plant Gear did not top, but I'm still very proud of this X1 even after losing 4 dice rolls. Go second, still win. That's the deck. That's the deck we want to be. But going second with this would be suck, because you have to like, unless we get a superior right up in the grade. Well, it's not even grade 4. It's just like a normal. It's just like a normal grade 3. So, could be rough. Could be rough. And then we got Pookie finished X1 on Friday playing hybrid Lianorn. So still running, still running the mask. I feel like you should just be able to take it out, you know, like Vivace's power is already very strong. This is just adding extra instability to the deck. So okay. And then we have one Death Soul who was also playing Lianorn, and they have the Magnolia like power tech here to kind of which kind of works. It actually works with we have Death Soul as well, playing in BCS Singapore as well. Unfortunately couldn't make top cut. They were X2 but couldn't make it, so tiebreak is not good enough. But yeah, just a pretty standard list. And then we have a Claudine from Cheat Hole as well. So Armando came first with the Claudine. Just running, this should be the token rush kind of thing, right? Yeah. Second place was Naomi with the Sacrifice Glass. Oh, wow, okay. And third was Daniel bringing the Blangdmire. But this section is probably the crazy section. I think a lot of people are just popping on this list because after seeing like some decks. But yeah, we got Levidras. We got a JP Levidras. We had a master class in how this deck was played because we saw it on stream so many times. I think by now you guys should remember all the lines if you watched it, because it's just that easy. Yeah, another JP one as well. But we're going to move to the English one. So yeah, 3 JP ones. And then now we have Shinli Chong from Tefta Cup, and they used Levidras, and yeah, made top 6. And then Gen X from BCS Malaysia, he came 18th, but then in Singapore went 2nd place. So very nice getting that invite in Singapore. And running Nectar in the list, and then he's got Gabreg as well. So I feel like these are the choices to counter the mirror, but only one Squirrel. I think this card is so good. It just gets so much value for you. Cutting down to 1 seems kind of wrong, but if it was working, why not, yeah? Vijay, last Montreal Locals of the year, and went X0 with OCD Levidras. And yeah, look at this. It's gonna make them all high rarity, right? That's how it's done. That's how it's done. Say so, first place at Vanguard Day, and then they played Levia, went undefeated. and had a good day, right? Maybe not so much for their opponents. Didn't even bother running the counter charger, which some people run like one copy of, but if you play correctly, if you play your deck correctly, you just mop up everyone from the floor. Vez, Sideboard Cafe year-ender event. First was Vez with the Levidras, so congrats there. Able to stick in some maples. Second was Spam Strider with Luard, and then third was Psycore, Psycia with Die for Dolls, and fourth was Atrocious with the Rezael as well. So pretty nice. We have Sage, one DS locals again, yeah, with Levidras, of course. This is how it's done. If Levidras is not winning, then you are losing. As obvious as that sounds. And then Sage posted again at Curly here, Nira's locals with best deck in format. So yeah, okay, yeah, two tops with the same deck, which are pretty good. And then we have POW year-ending tournament at Ayala Fellas, second place of Levidras, and yeah, they've got the 3 squirrels. Yeah, just the good stuff. The good stuff. Your Card Pro Booster Tourney made top 8 with Levidras as well. Yes, I think this is pretty much, I don't want to say it's the solved list, but the big core, like 100% the core is all there already. Like there is no changing from that. And then we have New York card fight again from the Silk Road Gaming Vanguard Day winner was Kevin the Vanguard. And he says the deck of knowledge so fun, non-brain dead, actually knowledge. Okay. And then lastly, we do have one from Discord. Can you see this properly? Yeah, let's zoom this one in. This one was from Slywolf. One local stay with Bug Dragon at next level. Everyone's from next level. Yo. So the mirror match can be pretty annoying, which is, I guess it's true when everyone's just countering each other by minusing the extra 10Ks. Nightrose. So this is a JP Nightrose. This guy's at least the Sura one, which is pretty strong. We're getting ours very, very soon, by the way. And then DX Inevitable with Velocity Hobby Center Medan in Indonesia. And yeah, they have a no Alvina Nightrose. We saw Nightrose get played at the Grand Ultimate Cup. We saw like a masterclass on it, I guess, where you know, they just went down to low deck counts in the deck and then just like popped off like that. So pretty cool to see. Like good to see like Nightrose being able to at least put on some pressure against like the top tiers in the format right now. And then we have is Maelstrom. So a few Maelstroms as well, with the new Glory and Cutlass. Cutlass feels like it's in the wrong area. But yeah, with this, we definitely see like a surge or a wave of Maelstrom that is popping out. It's surprising. It's surprising. The new Glory is pretty good though. The new Glory is honestly pretty good. So I can see people wanting to try it and bring something fresh and new to the tournament scene. And this is Junhao with the Christmas 20. And then yeah, playing just the good old relatively high rarity Maelstrom list. We have one Ava list from Guam at the inventory in Guam. So always one Ava, right? Avas represent. This was Taco. They came first with Ava. So what a round robin tournament. That's crazy. And they're saying still can't believe how one order can upgrade Ava so much. It's pretty cool. Like we saw DF was also playing it on stream, right? One of his casual fights. So people, whenever they see an upgrade to Ava, they're always testing it out. Messiah. So still a few Messiahs. This guy's got all the G format energies. It's pretty cool. Also, this guy took out the Elder Breath OT for the heal. Okay, and then just running the fronts, right? The new fronts. Of course, this is a premier deck where you're definitely gonna run the fronts because they just turn into draws, right? They just turn to draws, which is pretty crazy. And then another one here. So pretty straightforward. You're definitely running. Where's the fronts? Are they not running the Sol-In fronts when I just said that it was a shoe-in? So I don't think they are. These are they're just 20k shields. Okay. Then Squall won first place at Piku Play with Messiah. And then they go, just go check out Piku Play. The nice and chill shop to play that's located in the center of Singapore. and they have Vanguard tourneys on Fridays and Sundays. So yeah, go check them out. Right, go check them out if you're free. Then next we have is Ask from Rezael as well, and yeah, just running Messiah too. So good stuff, good stuff. One Welstra list, so actually a black list, and just yeah, overall black seems to just be better than Welstra. And then one, well, these are just they've been listed as archides, but they're 100% not archides. They're all Aelquilibra. I'm 100% sure of that. Fuzzy top local stay with the bat. That was with Bat, sorry. It was able to do the funny and it gacha orders. Deck runs very well, consistently popped off. First grade 3 ride. So I think everyone's like trying this deck out. Everyone's slowly getting infected to try out this deck. Pop and collectibles got 3rd place at locals with my goat Aelquilibra. Deck is just way too much fun to play and feels so great to power. I guess that's the great thing about this deck as well, because there's a lot of things you can do, and then just the high roll just feels, it's like adrenaline pumping through your body, you know. When you go top 5 and go, yeah, just draw a card, and then when you don't hit, you're just sad. Aelquilibra Vanguard Day from Kingdom VA. The first place was a Levidras, but second was Liel, but they brought the Aelquilibra, which came 3rd. So that's all that matters, yeah. And then we got Ootman again. Ootman, I think they've been playing this for a while, but I think this time you just like popped off real hard. All right, opponents apparently didn't even hit grade 3, and then sometimes what happens when you high roll and then your opponent can't do anything. Yeah, it is what it is. Then Impauldios, so a few Impauldios, JP Impauldios. Not much has changed though. So in fact, I feel like everything's gotten faster. So Impauldio definitely feels like it's in a weird spot. And then Cardfight Vanguard Argentina as well. Ignacio with the first place Impauldio, and look at he's got those army boy, and then a call of the Kairi. So here's the Kairi list running. Well, they can run the Sedna line, right? They don't have to run Ballista anymore. But then the second one is the Slowed Arms or Silhouette. So actually getting somewhere with this is pretty crazy. And then first place was that Impauldio. So just yeah, good old Impauldio running hostage build as well. So the extra defense is nice. And then we also have, oh, this is way too big. We have another Impauldio list as well. This one's from Discord, and this one is this one's from Jabby Boy, I think. And they were from Card Pro Hobbies and Collectibles in Philippines with their year-end box tournament. And yeah, just took Impauldio and won the box. This is John Mark Dyson, first place with that Impauldio. So good job, John. Hope you have that. You have some fun with that box. Yeah, set 5 boxes. Should be pretty good. Pretty good. And then is the Lyricals. So we have, what is this one? This is Kairi, right? Yeah, Kairi with that Sedna, right? Sedna and Aqua lineup now. Just into grade 4 Kairi. Your usual grade 4 Kairi list. And then one of this from, there's a lot of Argentinas. What are they even doing? What are tournaments? So this is from Nahuel. Came first with the Lutetia, and then second was the Thegrea, and then third was the Arms again. So I think we've seen the Arms already, right? But then second place was the Thegrea, and then first was the Lutetia. So I haven't actually seen Lutetia that much, because there's just been, I guess there's just been a lot of good decks. That's just how it is, right? Lyrical, from Lyrical 4, we have the Shamo. So again, big favorite in Japan. We still see it around though. It's definitely a deck that you have to be careful about. Can hit those big numbers pretty quickly. This is another Shamo as well from Japan. The Martin S, first place Chromatic Games Vanguard Day tournament piloted by Kevin Tran. How does Martin know about Chromatic Games? He's only in Sydney, right? But yeah, running Shamo as well. What is with everyone's going Shamo again? Yeah. Argentina with the Fennel. So yeah, Fennel first place. Second was this is like meme city, you know. Third place, not so meme, just a Welstra. So probably the most normalist of the lot is this one. But then second, we do have that Aelquilibra again. Everyone just trying out. And then first place was the Fennel. Right. Fennel. Wow, wow. Yusha Summer, Tollywix, Toy Link Standard December tournament. Just a Prism, and I haven't seen Prism. This is the new support Prism, right? Okay, I haven't seen this one in a very long time. Prism, when Prism was dominant. But yeah, massive thanks to Click for bringing me to his locals for my 4th copy of Vouch, etc, etc. Pretty good things to have, let's put it that way, yeah? And then Alicia Fail from Aki, so report Vanguard weekly tournament. This is from Grand Ultimate though, this is the collab, so I think it's first place, Berry list, right? Not Love, but the Berry. And we didn't get to see any of these, unfortunately, which was kind of sad. Is this... So I'm guessing he's using this for energy, though. Or yeah, probably energy, right? But this is like... whooshy. These like Dojin energy markers. The Yozakura family. Oh, that's the assassin one, right? That's the assassin anime, I think. Yeah, the double Keta thing is very killer, right? Double Keta Blitz Auto Heal is like pretty insane. I feel like it's a sleeper hit, yeah. And then the one of Token Rambu from Taiwan Deluxe Finals. How did they go? Top 8, died in top 8, but still a pretty respectable finish, running just training tools all the way to top 8 for a deck that's been out like for a very, very long time. I think it's well past its prime, which is kind of how it lost to like top 8 Rezael. So it is what it is, yeah. And then moving on, we have the premium. So Derek finally got his top with his Angel the Gize, sneaking in right after X2, but dying to Shiranui like in the finals and in Swiss. Like, come on, man. I thought this deck was supposed to be the Shiranui, you know. But apparently, they luck sacked him. Yeah, that's how it is. I think the key thing is the this starter, because when you place against a Ghidorah, I guess you swap to this one because otherwise you have no chance of winning. I remember playing that matchup with Derek after like Melbourne, and it was an abysmal game. Well, it was very fun for me because I'm playing Ghidorah, but for him, not so much. So I guess that is his answer. That is his answer to try and out the Ghidorah matchup. It's pretty cool to see. Next is Hibiki, 4th place with Singapore, in Singapore with Fenrir Control. So actually I haven't really seen much of Fenrir Control this entire season. I saw one that won one of the Japanese tournaments, but for a lot of people who fear this deck, I think more people fear bringing this deck to the tournament and then just dying to time in case they face against like slow people. So I guess that's like the bigger fear. It's not that the deck can't perform, it's more that people are just like reading all your cards, taking on, and then double loss. Right, that's kind of where it is. So I guess that's why we haven't seen that much. The next is another Argentina one, a premium one. They have crazy games in Argentina. But yeah, with Salome first, with Eduardo. Second was the Cecilia from Enzo, and then third was Pablo with the OTT. So this is Magus? It's like Magus? I guess one of the Maguses can restand, right? If you're running it. But this gives extra drives. I don't think these do restand, though. I don't think he's running it. So you just Magus into your Ichikishima. It just works. Then the Musketeers into Katrina, right? Like, I mean, optimized lists run the Asha, but when you crack a starter deck, it comes with Cecilia because she looks very nice. But then Katrina just works with everything, which is nice. And then kind of similar with the Jewel Knights too. This with Crystal Luster, bam. Free, insane restand, lots of power, lots of cards. So pretty nice, pretty cool to see. And then after that we have is another one, like another Argentina one from Marco coming in first with the Nightrose. Second was Dark Irregulars, and third was Messiah. So Messiah the leader, or is this just straight Crest Messiah, I guess. Yeah, Crest Messiah, and then if you don't hit the crest, you at least can lock and control the game. Second was the Gastile version of Dark Irregulars. So I know the NLK version, you just go ham. This one you go to 20 and then you just pop a bunch of guard restricts, and then your opponent feels bad because they can't guard like this into 4 facts of a billion crits. And then first place is just your good old Nightrose list that has just been doing well for the whole season. So very cool. We got Sage here. I played in Curly Hair's Heroes last premium tournament of the year and got second. Decided to have fun and play Nightrose. Is Nightrose a really fun deck? You know, I think that's debatable. So yeah, congrats there. Just very good. Very good. Well, they lost in the final, so maybe not as good. Could be better. Could be better. And the last deck today is Kemi with the Singapore Premium, and they brought the Ghidorah. They were the one, but then died in top 8 to a Victor, which makes sense. It feels like Victor would just steamroll you, because they do have things that give resist and all that. So sad times. But yeah, that is all the lists, everyone. I think this is a pretty quick one. Everyone's on break. Right? Even I was on break. If you like the lists, leave a comment below on which one you liked. If you have lists to submit, hashtag VGTopDecks on Twitter. And then you can also post on Discord. But we do prefer Twitter, because as you can see, Discord sometimes messes things up. So that's it. Anyway, thanks for coming. Probably Kelvin will not be here next week again. We'll see, but that is it. See you next week. All right. Bye.